Hello and welcome to Sudoku. Let's have a look at this Palindrome Sudoku that was created by Polish author Piotr Gdowski for the round 7 of Sudoku Grand Prix 2021. This was one of the highest pointers in the round with 83 points. I solved it, but I remember finding this painfully hard and I had to bifurcate it in the end because, time was flying. But I hope I'll be able to provide a full logical solution. I didn't solve it again until this video. So let's see. I just remind the rules. Well, first we have classic Sudoku rules, and then we have gray lines that are palindromes, meaning that they read the same in both directions. So this digit is the same as this one, this digit is the same as this one, and so on. And those are all length 6 palindromes. So every time those 3 digits are the same as those 3 are the same as those 3 with reverse order, and so on. So where should we start? And you can see that there are very few clues. So this is an impressive construction. And something else is that we have here even digits and here odd digits, and this should come into play at some point. So there's something glitchy here. Oh, it's over. So where should we look for a start? I think those repeated digits 5 and 3 draw attention. So 5 and 3 have to be among those cells, but we see that none of them is here, so none of them is here, so we get a 3-5 pair here, and this digit is the same as this one, so it's not a 5, so this one is a 3, this one is a 5, and we get a 3 here. I remember very well not finding this quickly during the contest. Now, those 3s and those 5s, what do they tell us? So we get a 5 here, but this digit is the same as this one, so it's not a 5. So we get a 5 here or there. And a 5 here would put a 5 here, which sounds completely possible. This 3 and this 3 put a 3 somewhere here. So with those 3s we get a 3 somewhere here, but this 3 prevents this from being a 3 and prevents this from being a 3 also. And on this row 3 is not here because we have 3 here or there, and it's not there, so we get a 3 here. This is nice. Now this cell is restricted. It can't be any of those digits. It can't be an 8, so it has to be 6, 7, or 9. But this digit is the same as this one, so it can't be a 7. This is 6 or 9. Let's have a look at where 3 can go in this block. We know that 3 is not on this palindrome at all, so no 3 here, no 3 there. It's not on this palindrome, so 3 is removed from all those cells. It has to be in one of those two, and in one of those two, and I think that's it for 3s for the time being. This cell is restricted. It's neither of those. It's the same as this, so it's not a 1, so it has to be an even digit, and it can only be 2 or 6. And this is the same as this cell. Next, this is not a 6. So the remaining candidates are 7, 8, 9. This is the same as this, so it's not an 8. It has to be 6, 7, or 9. And this still has 4 candidates. Maybe I should get back to 5s. So we don't have a 5 here. This is the same as this, so it's not a 5. But this could still be a 5. That's correct. Maybe I should have a look at this row. I still need all 4 even digits and 1. 1 is not here. I don't have that many restrictions on 1s. I know there's a 1 somewhere here, but it's not here because it would put a 1 here, which would clash with this 1. So there has to be a 1 here or there. What do we know? I should find some cells along the palindromes that are restricted. I think those 2 can't be 4s, they can't be 6. Can't be 4, can't be 6. So this one can't be 4 or 6. So it has to be 1, 2, or 8. Well, that's not so useful, apparently. This here is there, so it can't be 4 or 6. Can't be 3 or 5. Can't be 1. But that leaves 4 candidates. 4, 7, 2, 7, 8, 9, I think. That's it. This here is 1, 7, or 9. Not so interesting. This sees all odd digits, so it has to be even, and it can't be a 6, so it has to be 2, 4, or 8. Where is 4 in this region? It's not here. It's not here. It's in one of those 3 cells. But this could very well be a 4. Here and there. I see no issue with that. That was a very nice start, but now this is really becoming difficult. This still has 5 candidates, which is too much to make strong deductions. What about this? 1, 2, 7, 8, 4. It's not 3 either, so only 3 candidates. So I said it's not 1, it's not 2, it's not 3, it's not 4. I think it can only be 5, 6, or 9. 7, 8, yes. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, that is some restriction. What about 2? Well, not much, about 2. What about this? This cell, this digit is the same as this, so it won't be 2, 6, 3, or 5, but that leaves 5 candidates. And I'm not writing 5 candidates in a cell. It would serve no purpose. At some point, I should probably have a look at all the interactions. But this is really not that easy. Something interesting is, well, what is something interesting? This digit here is this one, and this digit, yes, this digit here is this one. All right. And it's different from all digits here, obviously. But this digit is different from all 3 of these. So this one is different from those and from those. So this has to be seen somewhere here. So it can't be a 6. If this were a 6, then by Sudoku I would get a 6 here, then a 6 here, and a 6 here, and it would clash. So this is a 2. That's nice. This is very, very nice use of the geometry of the grid. And now this 2 has to be somewhere here. So either here or there. Which is consistent with the fact that this digit is the same as this one. If 2 is here, then 2 is removed from here and there. And that makes perfect sense. On this row, we still need 1, 4, 6, and 8. So this is 4, 6, or 8. And all 4 candidates seem to work here. So now, is there anything similar to what I just used? Is there something similar with this? This is different from this, obviously, but this... Hey, I didn't write it. This must go here. So there's a 6 or 9 here. And yes, the same applies here. This is the same as this, so it's different from all of this. So this digit is somewhere around here, and it's also here. So this 6 or 9 has to appear somewhere. But I don't see any really similar deduction that would arise from this observation. For what it's worth, I thought I had seen something, but no, that doesn't work. So where's 5 in here? 5 is not here, and it's not here because it's the same as this. So we get a 5 somewhere here. Oh, and on this row, 5 can only be here or there. And in this block, yes, in this block, 5 can only be here or there. It's not here and it's not here because this. So we have limitations on 5s. And then at the bottom, 5 is in one of those 2 positions. Now, how do they interact? interesting part here is that if I put 5 here, then this is not 5, so I get a 5 here, a 5 there, here, that works. And if I put a 5 here, then I get it here, and it has to appear somewhere here, so no, so this gives nothing more. But 5 here puts a 5 there and a 3 there and a 3 there, which has no impact on the rest of the solve, I'm afraid. So well, bobbins, I think. Well, I knew it would be difficult. I even think 83 points was somewhat underrated. Well, there's a 2 somewhere in one of those 2 cells, not that it would be really helpful. I didn't look at this cell, but it has its restrictions. Oh, there's something with 2s. There's a 2 in one of those 2 positions, and that is helpful, because if I put a 2 here, then obviously this can't be a 2. But if I put 2 here, then I put 2 here, and this can't be a 2 either. So I can remove 2 from this position, and now I get a 2 here. And here by the palindrome, and it removes 1 position for 5, so I get this 5. By the palindrome, I get this 5 as well, and I get this 5, which I had pencil marked. And this 5 gives also a 5 here by pencil marks. All right, this is some tiny progress. 2 has 3 positions here and 2 positions down there. So this palindrome has served a lot. In this box, I still need 1379. This is 1709. And the shocking news is that on this column, 4 can only go here. And I wouldn't be surprised if something tells me that careful observation would have shown that this was a 2-4 pair earlier. Perhaps I just didn't notice that. So this 4 goes here, and it goes there by Sudoku. There's a 4 in one of those 2 cells on top, and by Sudoku again I get a 4 here, which resolves those 3s. This can't ever be an 8, because there's a given 8 here, and I tend to overlook given digits as usual. This is not a 9, so it has to be 1, 6, or 7. This still has four options. This is 1, 7, or 9. And the remaining candidates here are 1, 7, 8, 9. So this is 1, 8, 9. 7, 8, or 9. And this still has all 4 candidates, but this is the same digit as this. And I don't see what to do with that information. I just hope it will come in due course. Oh, I had missed that. This 5 goes here. That's the last 5 in the grid, I think. And what could this be? 1, 6, 7, or 9, as usual. What about this palindrome? I don't spend too much time on this. Now, I still have 4 candidates for this cell. 1, 6, 8, and 9. The glitch on this row, I still need 1, 4, 6, and 8. So 1, 6, or 8 here. And this also has 1, 6, 8, and 9 as candidates. And I see no restriction on it yet. But this is different from that, so it's different from that. So this digit is among those 3. And yes, this can't be a 6 because 6 is one of those 3, and this digit sees this one, and it sees, and this digit is cloned here, it sees this one, which is this, and it sees this one, which is this. So it's different from all those digits which are, well, which include a 6. So this one is not a 6. So there's a 6 among those 3 digits. And something else is that one of those 3 digits is an 8, so this one is not an 8. It has to be 1, 6, or 9. Let's apply the palindrome. This is patient elimination. Now there has to be more with other coincidences here. So this is really different from this and that. It's different from this, and that. So this digit has to appear here, which is not really useful, I'm afraid. Oh, but now. Oh, I've been missing this. On this row, 4 is not here, it's not there, it's not there, it has to be here. That shouldn't be that useful either, but any kind of progress is a nice thing. This column still needs 6, 7, 8, 9, so let's put 6, 7, 8 here, 6, 8, 9 down there. This row still needs 3, 6, 8, 9, so 6, 8, 9 here, 3, 6, 9 there. Let's find a way to be more patient. no, sorry, to go past patience and solve the thing. That's nice. One of those two digits is a 9. So one of those two digits is a 9. So I can remove 9 from here and 9 from there. Not the 3 in pencil marks. And then on this column, 9 can only be here. And this should have some great impact. We get this 6 here. This is not a 9. This is not a 9. This is not a 9. We get a 1-8 pair there, here. So this is a 6. I get a 3 here. And a 3 down there. So now lots of deductions all over the place, but not that many actually. I still need 7, 8 or 9 here. So I get a 7, 8, 9 triple. So this is not an 8, and we get a 4 or 6 here. We're slowly getting there. This 9 removes 9 from this cell, and I get a 9 at the center. Now 9 can only go here. By the palindrome it goes there. And this is 1, 7 or 9, and it's here. 1, 7 or 8, sorry. And on this column, I still need a 4. It goes here. Some more eliminations. I get 1-8 pair here. The 9 here goes to the bottom. And actually, this 9 should be removed from those two cells. It gives a 7 on top. And I get this 2 as well, with this 2. This 6 now goes here on this row. 1 or 8 here. I get a 7 here, and a 1 at the bottom. So this is not the one, I get this one. This is still not over. This column needs an 8 and a 9. This is consistent. This is not a 6. Oh, I get a 2 at the bottom. So let's write down the remaining candidates. That's it. And now, what did I miss? I may have missed nothing. I may just need a last deduction. And what could this deduction be? I think the skyscraper here could be the answer. Yes, there is a skyscraper on 8, which means that this could never be an 8. If this were an 8, then none of those would be 8s, and on these columns we would have an 8 here and there. So I can remove the 8 here, but this doesn't seem to completely finish the solve. Well, obviously the most efficient way to complete the solve should be to just try something and see if it works. But I see some kind of I see that I know that there's an 8 here or there, so there's an 8 here or there, so I can remove 8 from here and 8 from there. One nice deduction again. But then this is still not over. And then what? How can I find the last elimination in an elegant fashion? I can probably find what this is. But what would be a nice way to find it? Oh, perhaps something with this and that. Yes. So this or that is a 1. And I think because of that, this can't be a 1. Yes. One of those 2 digits is a 1. So, and this is the same as this. So one of those 2 is a 1. And this one can't be a 1. So this is a 7. This is a 1. I get this 8, this 1. I get the 1 here, palindrome. And now everything just falls into place. A 1 here and 8 there, 8 and 6, and that's it. And that was a very long solve, but it was all logical from start to finish. So that's a really impressive puzzle, I would say. I may have missed easier deductions, but that was a fully logical solve, and I'm glad I did it. Thanks for watching this video, and see you soon on Sudoku.